Rizzo and Jeff. Finally, here in the Flower City. Frolic along with them. Weekdays, 2 to 6 p.m. on Radio 95.1.
Radio 95.1, Rizzo and Jeff show here, whether you like it or not. All right.
Is this your tagline?
It's going to be my tagline.
Whether I like it or not. This is your tagline.
Whether you like, you know what?
Let me write this down. Whether you like it or not.
We're here.
All right.
All right. Whether you like it or not.
Man, you're a rebel.
Yeah,
rebel
right.
without a cause, whether you like it or not.
Call me Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Rebel without a cause. I'm going platinum.
Okay.
Before we have somebody on the phone. Before we get to them, if you're just tuning in, we were talking about this notion of rage quitting. And we've called this the Costanza for years. And our boss just came in and told us, that this was true. Larry David did this at SNL. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said Larry David had quit, and this was all based off, this episode of Seinfeld was based off a real-life situation that happened for him. And he was walking down the street, and that's when you said to yourself, oh, my God, what did I do?
Well, here's what George Costanza did. Then we're talking about rage quitting, 222 and 9500. We have somebody, I think it's Naked Lady, I'm not sure, but somebody that wants to talk about a bad situation with the boss. So this is the Costanza quit one more time by popular demand.
This is it. I'm done. Through. It's over. I'm gone. Finished. Over. I will never work for you again. Look at you. You think you're an important man? Is that what you think? You are a laughing stock. You are a joke. These people are laughing at you. You're nothing. You have no brains, no ability, nothing. I quit.
And there it is. And there it is. So you've never done that?
I've never done that. I don't get that angry at a place. I'll just say my days are done here. Sayonara.
I wouldn't do it usually.
I'm passive aggressive.
You are passive aggressive. I just get very frustrated. Like, I want my computer to work. I want to be, rearing and I want everything to be perfect right away. But I'm not going to lose sleep or whatever over it.
Relax. We having a tough day? Relax.
Listen,
right.
I believe we have Naked Lady who wants to tell us about a boss situation, and thank you for being patient. And 222-9500 if you would like to text or weigh in. Naked Lady, do you have a boss situation or story? Is that what you said? Oh, hold on. I believe I have to click on her. Let me try this again. Naked Lady, go ahead. There we go.
Yeah, hey guys.
All right.
I was working in a deli. I'm not going to say where.
Yes, please don't.
But there was this man who constantly would just demand and demand and demand. And it was like, well, why don't you get back here and slice some meat?
Cold cut. Yeah, you get back here with the cuts.
No, wait. Do you think it was because, Naked Lady, that it was like you were a woman? I'm asking this seriously. Do you think it's because you're a woman? Do you think it's just because he was a jerk? Do you think it's because he didn't like to slice meats? Maybe he had a fear of deli meats?
All the above.
He doesn't like the way you're slicing up the gabagool. He doesn't like it at all.
No. The capicola got sliced perfectly.
Okay.
Of course.
I wish I had his head in the slicer.
No.
Really? Naked Lady?
This is rage.
No, you're raging out now. So how did you quit? Did you get fired? What happened?
Well, it got to the point where I just told him basically where to go.
Okay.
And
you didn't regret it?
I did not regret it.
And he said what? I'm sorry.
You're fired. So
he trumped you, huh?
And I got unemployment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did get the unemployment.
All right.
Oh, yes.
See?
But we're talking like 10 years ago.
All right.
Let me ask you, if you could do it all over again, I mean, obviously, that's not your dream job. But if it was your dream job, let's say, would you consider slipping your boss a Mickey? Just a Mickey, just erase, a pill like a roofie that just erases their mind.
Oh, gosh, I wouldn't even know what that is.
Okay, all right.
You don't know what a Mickey is?
Well, I've heard about them, like on Law and Order and crap, but no.
Law and Order.
I wouldn't even know how to get hold of one.
I don't know how to get a hold of a Mickey. I mean, I feel like everyone has a guy that knows somebody who can get a hold of a Mickey.
Somebody's got a Mickey guy?
Well, wait a minute. I got a guy for everything, but I'm talking about car parts, I got a bartender. I have, but nothing, no drugs. No.
I bet your bartender. And again, thank you. We love you, Naked Lady. But I bet your bartender knows how to get a Mickey. Am I crazy that? And again, you can text in anonymously.
We're not going to ask where to get Mickeys. You can't do that.
Listen, I'm not asking where to get Mickeys. Do you know someone who has access to a Mickey? Do you have a 222-9500?
We don't want to know where you can get Mickeys.
We don't need names.
Who
we don't
cares
need
about
numbers. I just want simple yeses or nos. If you can get a Mickey, can you call a guy?
Somebody said Naked Lady stories suck. Half of them sound made up. Who sits and makes up about slicing cold cuts?
I believe this is the person. Is this the person who thought that she was my mom too?
Listen, nobody just sits there and makes up working at a deli and slicing cold cuts.
No, absolutely not. And Naked Lady stories are great. She's sitting in her house naked, telling us stories about her slicing cold cuts.
Maybe
that's one of the greatest things of all time.
But maybe Naked Lady is more genius than she's being given credit for, because if you're making up a lie and you don't go over and crazy and embellish it, and you just say I worked at a deli and sliced cold cuts, that's a story you buy.
Here's the thing. I actually would believe her more that she would rage quit than her saying she worked it. I can't see Naked Lady, who doesn't like to wear clothes, going to a job. Like, I feel like maybe, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, Naked Lady, I think that maybe was her last job. Maybe I'm wrong, right? But she got the unemployment. Now, hold on for 1 second. Did we get? So you're telling me not one person? Oh, here we go. All right, so
you can get. Yes, I can get anything you want. Anything.
So somebody did text in and say I could get anything you want, anything. So what you're telling me, man or woman who texted in here anonymously, if we wanted a Mickey, you could make that happen. So one person in the entire Rochester listening area, and everyone listening on the IR radio, one person knows where to get a Mickey, but there's got to be another guy. There's got to be another guy.
But how do you get into a conversation with somebody and ask for, hey,
a Mickey?
I need 5 Mickeys.
Yeah, like,
I don't think you have those conversations too often. Okay, Naked Lady. Look, Naked Lady. She's got her own stories. She's in her own world. Trust me, these stories are legit because nobody just comes up with those out of nowhere. That's for sure. Nobody's slicing cold cuts out of nowhere. All right.
Amen. So, Naked Lady, shout out to you. We got one guy who can get us a Mickey. So I guess
life goes on today.
Life goes on. No one can get us a Mickey. Do not forget, coming up, we're going to be talking about the American refusal to poop at work. This is a big issue. This is an issue that I think there's a lot of passion behind. Do you not do the number two, the work number 2, if need be? Do you go all the way home?
Yeah, look, I know that there's a lot of people, and I've known several, that will completely avoid that situation. And then there is people that you work with that have no regard for human life when they go into the restroom. There is that.
Yes, that is a whole other different topic.
Yes.
So, okay, pooping at work. 222-9500.
You in? You out?
No,
Which one is it?
No.
Let us know.
I want to know because I believe that this is an important thing. You think that I'm telling you this is a bigger issue than you think.
Oh, no,
I'm telling you.
I believe that it is, okay? And I think that there's a lot of people that don't really, they know that this is a situation for them. And when it arises, you try to plan your regularity around not having to do it at work. But
what if you have a brand? Well, again, we'll see if we can take one call again. I guess this is semi-phone roulette. Radio 95.1, you're on with Rizzo and Jeff. Hey, what's going on?
Naked lady here.
Oh, okay.
Naked. Naked lady, listen, I love you, but we have to let other people. We have to let other people in there. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
Somebody just said, "I just Mickey'd naked lady."
It sounds like it. Radio 95.1. Who's this?
My name is Karen.
All right, Karen. What can we do? I know it sounds angry. Are you angry?
I'm really appalled.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know. I just would rather listen to something with a little bit more substance.
So give me an example.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not. Well, maybe you are stupid because the show is totally...
No, we're asking you.
No, we're asking you.
When you say substance...
You wanted to talk about Karen Mason? I mean, a young teacher who died in 1988 who police are investigating now?
Like, what would you like?
New cafe opens, and, I mean, do you want us to talk...
The whole show is ridiculous.
No, that's not what we asked.
We asked
you what you would like us to discuss.
You want to talk about a winner...
And I called you to let you know my opinion. I don't know what's the matter with Louise, but really?
But what, when you give your opinion and you say, see, there you go.
See, that's
our point.
That's it.
That's our point.
That's the point. You make us cut off naked lady, which is fine.
We come to you, we think you're going to come, and then you tell us you want to show us substance.
You want a show of substance.
Your phone call has no substance.
This happens all the time. Do you want to talk about the Ukrainian tradition, that has taken on new meaning? A woman charged with a murder and assault at a Rochester hotel?
Or would you like us to run down the local libraries, changing hours?
I'll tell
what
you
do you want from us here?
I think we just go get Bob Lonsberry. We leave an hour and 10 minutes early.
We'll do that. We'll do the sports report. We'll get that all in for you. Syracuse lost. Baseball's back. Here we go. We'll update you.
I'm with you. Yeah, you're listening to Radio 95.1 Rizzo and Jeff. Who's this?
This is Jeff, and it's not Jeff the Giggler, so let's get that straight.
Oh,
okay,
not
no
giggling,
giggles.
Jeff.
All
okay,
right, good.
Jeff. All right. So what's up, man?
Just call me Brockport Jeff. I've called in before.
Okay.
Brockport Jeff. All
gotcha.
right.
All right. I wish these douchebags would shut up and just suck a bag of D's. It's getting ridiculous.
Brother Wheeze said he has never, in his storied career, heard of anything like this vitriol. Like what we came to town and started kicking babies.
I know, and we're
I'm serious.
Kidnapping people and robbing people out of nowhere. We're all over town. We're scofflaws.
Yes.
Listen, I am enjoying the show, and I think I'm going to be a fan, and I'm going to continue listening. So to all the other douchebags out there, you can suck it.
Wow.
There we go.
Well,
and that D-Generation X1, right? We just gave it that. The double X.
Like X-Pac?
Yes, like X-Pac. You got it that way.
We're out on that.
Yeah, we're out on that one. Yeah.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Here's a fan of the show. She sent a video of her only making $4 as a DoorDash driver. She is wearing her Jeffrey LaRoque local pervert shirt. That might have had something to do with it. Anyone else have a DoorDash driver looking as good as her? Most of them I don't. Yeah, she's cute. I mean, I'd give her a tip.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And some money, too.
Rover's Morning Glory.